Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
You ready?
I am.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Estamos con Joss Stone después de su concierto mientras toca Bryan Adams en el escenario principal de Rock in Rio Lisboa. Recién conversábamos sobre la cantidad de veces que tocó en Rock in Rio. Pensaba que una, pero fueron como 5, así que espero que esté el año que viene en Buenos Aires. There's gonna be a Rock in Rio Buenos Aires next year, so we hope you make it there.
It's amazing. I'd love to. I'd love to play again here. It's amazing. I love this gig. It's awesome. And the people are lovely. Yeah, it's nice to play to the audience because they're all so like friendly and smiley and beautiful and just gorgeous. I loved it, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that there's going to be a Rock in Rio Buenos Aires in Argentina next year.
Aires?
Yeah, next year.
Cool, yeah. I'd love to go there. I've been to Argentina once. Oh, I loved it. Awesome, man.
Okay, I've heard you actually play a couple of new songs. You're going to be releasing a new album, Soul Sessions 2. So that's something like going back to your roots or something like that?
I guess, yeah. I guess it's just, it's been 10 years since I did the first one. So I guess I'd better do another one. It's that kind of thing, you know. It was really fun. Really fun. I mean, they're all covers, just the same as the first one. It's just a very different situation, you know. Now this time I'm making the music and I have more input and blah 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 and yeah. You know, so it was just a lot of fun. I like to make new music.
Okay, and I remember like 10 years ago when you released your first Soul Sessions album, you were very happy with that album, but you are happier with the songs you are going to be writing by yourself. So, I mean, I guess you did that already.
I did that a couple of times and I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah. I like to sing other people's songs too. I like to sing my own songs. I mainly like to just write my own song. Like I love writing. Like that's my favorite part of the process. Just creating and, you know, finding something new that never has existed. That's quite fun. But it's also really fun to sing other people's songs and it's easier. I don't have to write it, you know. So, but it's music, man. Music's always fun, no matter what.
I remember back then you were almost a little kid. You are not a kid anymore. So what do you think you've learned these 10 years about this business you do?
Oh my God, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about life, you know, from going from 15 to 25, any human being in this world is going to learn something in that time. I mean, God, musically I've learned everything I've learned. I mean, when I did the first Soul Sessions, I knew nothing. The only thing I knew was how to be in tune and make a noise. And I didn't really even know that. Like my voice is kind of very unstable, and now it's strong. So that's a bonus. I've learned how to write, I've learned how to understand music and then create that, which is cool. You know, I've learned how to hear the difference between sounds, you know, so loads of stuff, man. It's been fun. It's just a creative experience and hopefully I'll learn more.
And did you already know back then that you didn't know nothing about this? Or you thought you knew everything back then?
No. I was very aware that I knew nothing. I was very afraid because I knew nothing. I was just a girl that made noises. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared. Whenever you're afraid of something, it's usually because you're afraid of the unknown. They say, like, why are people afraid of the dark? Because they can't see. And it's the unknown. But now I feel like I have more of a handle on it, and I do know. I know how to do this, you know, so I'm a little bit more confident and happier in it and more comfortable in it now because I kind of know. Like, I know how to sing properly, which is good. Whereas before I was very scared.
And I remember that back then you were touring with your mother too, so that's,
my mum,
that's something you're not doing nowadays.
Yeah, my mum comes with me sometimes. Yeah, whenever. Yeah, my dad came with me to China last week, the week before last. That was fun. Now they just come for fun, you know, it's like a holiday. Whereas before it was they were coming to protect me from all of the bastards out there, and there were a lot of those. So, you know, I needed protecting. Every baby needs protecting, and I was a baby.
So that's something else you've learned. I mean, to take care of yourself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you got to do that. Everyone has to do that at some point. You know, you can't be babied for the rest of your life. You have to grow up.
And do you get it the hard way? I mean, being in this music business, being so young, did you get it the hard way?
I think I got it the way. I don't think there is an easy way. So I guess that would mean there isn't a hard way. It's just the way. Everyone gets it like that.
And I've noticed you've been drinking a lot of tea. Was it tea, really?
That was tea, yes. I'm not an alcoholic, if that's what you're saying. No, that was tea. Yeah, simple. It was honey, lemon, cayenne pepper, ginger, which is very good for the voice, and mint tea bag.
Is that your own recipe?
Actually, no. It was a tour manager that I worked with a long time ago. He put it together, and then we've just kind of evolved it over time. But it wasn't mine originally, no.
And going back to your new album, were you the one who came up with that idea to?
My new album?
Yeah, to do Soul Sessions too.
No, actually, the guy that I did the Soul Sessions 1 with, all those years ago, he asked me to do it again. So I did it again with him.
And what about this thing you did with the guys from Super Heavy? I mean, it might have been good look. It might have been a good thing on paper, but are you happy with the end of it? I mean, I do anything with Mick Jagger anytime, but
yeah.
Are you happy with the musical result of it?
Yeah, I had so much fun. It's a very odd kind of situation. I mean, you've got all these different sounds making one sound. And that's why I loved it so much, because it was not boring by any stretch of the imagination. It was so exciting to make all that mishmash of influences all in one. That was great. I loved it. I loved doing it. Yeah.
And were you a fan of Mick Jagger's music before meeting him, before doing your first album?
Yeah. Everyone is.
Sure.
Pretty much. You know, come on.
I mean, everyone knows who he is. I don't know if everyone's a fan. I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true. I suppose he's got such a mad voice, man. It's amazing. He's a very inspiring guy. He's so strong. Like, his presence is very strong. So I like him. I think he's great. I mean, he's Mick Jagger. It's like kind of asking me, am I a fan of Stevie Wonder? Of course I am. He's Stevie Wonder. There's certain people in this life that it's just like a no-brainer. There's Aretha Franklin, there's Mick Jagger, there's Stevie Wonder, there's Gladys Knight, you know, there's Otis Redding, you know, all these people that are just amazing no matter what. Whether you like them or not, you can't deny what they do. And they do a great job. They move millions of people.
Okay, last one. Thank you very much for doing this with us. And people in Argentina will kill me if I don't ask you, when are you going to be coming back to Buenos Aires?
Well, I hope to come back for the Rock in Rio gig. I don't know when that is.
Next year, like October, something like that?
October? Hopefully I'll go then. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If I get invited, I will come. I'm waiting for the invite. I want to come.
Okay, thank you very much, Joss.
Thank you.
Joss Stone backstage. We speak Spanish in Argentina, actually. So, do you know anything?
Portuguese?
No Portuguese.
No Portuguese.
In Argentina, Spanish. That's Brazil.
Bollocks. Damn it. Okay. Gracias.
That's right.
Gracias,
Great.
Señor. Mucho gracias.
Thank you. Joss Stone backstage, Camarines, Rock in Rio, Lisboa. Thank you.
Adios.